Previously in SHEDTOWN.
Father Michael made me sell all my clothes to them teenage lasses. And all my hair.
A shopportunity, Wes, my boy. Your hair will grow back. No need for clothes in this weather.
Never mind all that now. If you've got something to say, Jimmy, hurry up and say it. We've got customers waiting to buy my witchetty grubs.
You need to listen, all of you.
Remember when we all got here? All just lost our jobs, and some of us partners, and some of us our minds, and all of us hope. Can you remember how perfect this place was? Just us, and the sea, and the sun. Now look at it. Look what we have done to SHEDTOWN.
SHEDTOWN's over. Our SHEDTOWN is over.
Days are where you live.
It wouldn't be our SHEDTOWN. It'd be people plotting our lives. We came here to write our own lines.
We're going to leave this place. I'm going to ask you all if you're coming with us.
Hang on! I'm coming with you.
You sure, Wes?
Look at me. One leg, no hair, no clothes, nothing left to lose. I'm coming.
Collie, please.
I'm always with you, Barry. Always and forever with you. We're joined by a golden thread. Just close your eyes and I'll be there. Now go. Row. Find a place to be. Close your eyes. Row.
SHEDTOWN by Tony Pitts. No rules.
The big, still sea, wet, tilted, empty, and abandoned like a huge harvester car park. Gulls being whispered up and down like chip paper, and 3 men in a boat, adrift, afloat all at sea, hoping in their beating breast that this heavy, empty silence was benign or blessed, that their rivers of questions had flowed into an ocean of solutions. Big Barry and Slim Jimmy rode into the tilting emptiness, and Monopod Wes wept.
Wes, stop crying.
I'm not crying.
Yes, you are. Tell him, Jimmy.
Stop crying, Wes.
Stop sniffling and all.
Yeah, stop sniffling. Why are you sniffling?
Water. I must have water. I can't go on. I must have water.
We've only been out here for 10 minutes, you chuff. Pull yourself together.
I'm cold. Oh, so very cold.
Yeah, that'll be because you're virtually naked. Virtually naked and not rowing.
Where's all your clothes, Wes?
Father Michael made me sell them to them young lasses. And me hair.
I think you might be better turning to another source for your spiritual guidance in the future. A source with a stronger moral compass, like Jimmy Swaggart.
Who?
Never mind.
Tell you what, here, take your turn at rowing. All right? It'll warm you up and it's hard to cry when you're pulling an oar.
Right. Where are we rowing to, though? I mean, where are we going? I don't know where we're heading towards.
Salvation.
All right. Where's that?
Don't know. We'll recognise it when we see it. Now, come on, row.
On they rode, and the still sea grew stiller still, and the big, wet sky bigger and wetter. It had the heavy certainty of a seaweed and saltwater migraine, light-headed floaters on a mercury high plane.
OK, I think we should stop now.
Yeah, let's stop.
And their little boat lazy lolled like a sleeping dog's tongue. They didn't speak for too long, and they fell into silence, the hysteria of silence.
I'm scared.
Oh, don't be. It'll be all right, I know it will.
What's that?
What?
That? Look, is that?
It's them. It's them. It's them, look!
An Hawaii 5-0 of Shedists, peddling a giant plastic moulded banana furiously, slipping over the sea like butter over a hot bun.
I don't believe it! Oh, I thought you weren't coming. I thought you were all staying in SHEDTOWN.
Get me off this banana!
Hiya, Jimmy. Hiya, Barry. Hiya, Wes.
Hiya.
I said it were you, didn't I, Dave?
Yeah, she said it were you. William!
Barry?
Deborah, Dave, Diane, Father Michael.
Who's who? What's what? A Series 3 final plea for clarity. But all you late-night listeners must be like stable lads and lasses and hold your horses. For this world is like 1970s dog shit. It becomes light with time.
You said you were all staying.
Aye, we were.
We were, but then Carly gave us this big banana.
It's a boat, Diane. Jesus, no!
Yeah, a banana boat.
Day-o. Day-o.
Stop it, in the name of God.
Daylight come and me one go home.
You set her off again, Diane.
Day. Me said day, me said day, me said day, me said day. Daylight come and me one go home.
I can take no more.
Day and a drink of rum. Daylight come and me one go home. Stepping on a
That's enough now, Deborah, love.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally my banana.
Deborah! Shh, now.
Daylight come and me one go home.
Thank Christ for that. I want off this banana. Let me aboard your bark, Jimmy. I implore you.
No room, Father. You'll have to sit tight.
What now? What now for this tiny lunatic community whose lives had become so small they had to step outside just to change their minds? They had run away to the seaside but had become beside themselves beside the sea, found themselves on a dark and giddying precipice and jumped. Now what?
All I know is I want to lead my life to the edge of its possibilities.
Yeah, and we're with you, Jimmy. Right? Wherever this takes us, we're with you. Has Colin not come then?
No, Carly told him to, but he won't. He said he wanted to stay and earn money with his marmoset.
What about Eleanor?
She was selling some of her paintings on the beach.
Yeah.
Bloody rubbish. But they were going like hotcakes.
Oh, that's good. I'm happy for her.
What about Carly? Did she say anything?
No, not really. She just said, come with me. So we did. Don't know why, really. And she showed us this banana. Boat banana.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot.
Diane!
I think I'll take them home for lunch.
It's okay, Deborah, love. It's okay. Take it easy, love. Diane, will you bloody stop mentioning bloody B-A-N-A-N-A-S, please? How many more times?
B-N. Oh, sorry, William. I keep forgetting that. Sets her off, doesn't it?
You okay, Deborah?
She's not spoken since we set off. I think she's having a bit of a funny do.
Her do's have long since ceased to be funny, William. She tried the patience of a saint, that one. Possessed. That's what she is. Possessed of a spirit. Bored under a bad sign.
She banged her head, you pillock. And I'll bloody bang yours if you don't shut your clack.
That's enough of that. We're all in this together. We're all in the same boat.
Yeah, well, you're in a boat and we're in a banana.
Diane!
Let's just rest here, get some headspace. There's a tribe in Africa somewhere, nomadic, and they stop every couple of 100 miles and just lay down.
And when they were asked why they were lying down, they said they were waiting for their souls to catch up. That's what we should do. Wait for our souls.
Have we to shut our eyes?
Yeah. Just close your eyes, concentrate on your breathing.
The sea will know what to do.
So as they laid on their ocean bed, the banana boat made dozy by the seas, bobbing and winking. And as they lay, the sky became pink grapefruit, and a hazy unreality set into the late summer's sun. And infinity and unthinking enchantment engulfed them. Meaning and purpose became jetsam to their cigarette ash-eyed flotsam.
Bloody hell was that?
Jimmy! Barry! We've hit summit.
Oh, you don't say.
I do. We're macarooned. Oh, we're having a lovely sleep and all, yeah.
Must be an oil platform or something. This far out at sea.
Hello? Hello down there?
What's that? I can hear a voice from above.
All right. Is it Jesus, Father Michael?
Unlikely, Diane.
Are you sure? I mean, you'd recognise his voice, wouldn't you? You know, from work.
Hello? SHEDTOWN, is it?
Who's that?
Good afternoon. My name is Professor Eugenius Ezekiel No Rules, but you can call me Eugenius. This is my good lady wife, Norma.
Charmed.
We've been expecting you.
Have you?
Now, just sit tight, all of you, and we'll winch you up. We'll just lower the duck. Norma?
Duck?
Yes, the duck. 2 shapes of a lamb's tail.
Docks.
Oh, duck.
Oh, docks. Lamb's tail. Is it a restaurant, Dave?
In India, maybe.
Oh.
Coming down.
They had struck a rusty crustacean-covered beacon of hope.
In you get.
A steam-powered duck on a rope.
Norma!
A suck, squeeze, bang. A coal-powered quack and clang, and they clambered out onto a derelict relic. A gaudy monument to the temporary nature of lives. A pier. Here, far from the shore and man's manic lives. A pier where once gasping men, dripping in fags and tats, had taken their club-book-clothed families to escape the stale spirit-sapping grind of lives endured, and called a candy-floss truce with reality.
Welcome. Welcome one and all to this new delight. Welcome to our most splendiferous pier.
It's a pier, Dave! We're on a pier!
I can't believe it! I love piers, don't I, Diane?
Oh, we both do. Don't we, Dave?
Howard Skeleton!
Look!
The Dodgems! I love Dodgems! And a waltzer! Big wheel!
Yeah, hooker!
Hooker dog! Bag and sail! Magic roundabout!
Carousel.
A cow!
Oh, yeah!
Look, one of them cows what your feet stay on!
Yeah. Oh, my God.
One of them cows that throws you off!
I know!
Look at it!
I know.
Just look at it!
All right, Dave!
Landed on a pier!
I know! Unbelievable!
Hello, my name's...
Jimmy! That's right. Hello. And you must be Barry.
Yeah. My name's Barry.
We've been expecting you. All of you.
Have you? How have you been expecting us? I mean, how did you know my name?
Oh, that's not important.
No, it's not important.
Isn't it?
No. What's important is you're here now and you are all free. Free to enjoy yourselves. Free to enjoy the rides.
Life's for enjoying, not enduring. Am I right, Eugenius?
You're dead right, my dear.
I've got a question.
Yes, Mr. Passional. Or can I call you William?
Aye. Me question is, this pier, it's not connected to out.
Oh, Everything's connected, William.
Aye, well, this pier isn't. It's just stuck out here in the middle of the sea.
Oh, we're not stuck, William. We're the opposite of stuck. We are unstuck and free. All the rides are free. Now, Wes, I expect you'd like to put some clothes on, my lad, eh?
Yeah.
And no doubt you'd like a drink, Father Michael,
Indeed, I would.
Gentlemen, I'll show you to your accommodation. David, Diane, William and Deborah, Norma will take you round to the married quarters. And just remember, there's no rules here, huh? Hey, Norma?
That's right. No rules. This way, if you please.
Befuddled, bewildered, the Shedists are led like passengers from an overturned stag-do Sherpa that landed on its side as all around the traffic of life goes flying by.
Here we are, gentlemen. The everyman, the omnished. Open minds, new ideas. Tell me, Barry, do you believe in traditions?
I do, yeah. Traditions are anchors, aren't they?
Anchors hinder progress, Barry. Here is your new shed, an egalitarian hut where the equality of mankind will render you kind men, the kind of men you would wish to see.
You mentioned a drink, Eugenius.
Indeed. Now, as you can see, you all have a bunk to bunk down in. Above each bunk, you'll find your name, and beneath each bunk, a box. All your needs will be met by the box's contents, and every working day, your box will be replenished. Made full again.
This is my box. Right, let's see. Whiskey. Am I to understand that I have an unlimited supply of whiskey, Mr. No Rules?
The finest. Whiskey Bray, the water of life. A torchlit procession marching down your throat.
Freedom and whiskey, gang together. And what's this? A book. This world's poetry.
For a man given to gloomy introspection, poetry is like light. Now enjoy, drink deep. Don't allow yourself to become poisoned by inhibition.
What's in my box, you genius?
Open it and see, Wesley.
What's this? A onesie? A one-legged onesie?
Proper clobber. Glad rags. It's a get-up. Literally. Put it on.
Only up to me.
Yep. Now, how does that feel, Wes?
Like I've got my leg back. Like I did before I lost my leg.
When two become onesie.
And what's this? A stool? What's the stool for?
It's a storyteller's stool, Wes. For that's what you are. A teller of stories.
Bloody liar, more like.
That's just lazy, Barry. Wes here is a narrator, a teller, an utterer, a fabulist. And upon this stool, his prevarication will become a golden gift to you all. Now, Barry, open your box.
Binoculars? Is that it? Well, what do I want with binoculars, you genius?
When you've settled in, I want you to find a spot on the pier and take a look. See what you can see.
Well, it's the sea. I'll see the sea.
We'll see. Maybe you'll see with a bittersweet longing. Maybe you'll be chasing shadows. Maybe a yearning to return. We'll see, Barry.
Right, my turn. Let's see what I've got. It's empty. My box is empty. Why's my box empty?
Life is just a moment, Jimmy. An eternal moment.
Okay.
There you go, Dave. Diane, here's your shed. Come on in.
Oh, empty, Diane. Look.
I'm looking. Ping pong?
Ping pong table. Full size. You know what this means, don't you, Diane?
Yeah. But tell me anyway.
It means we can play ping pong and then have a go at rides all day.
Every day?
Every day? Can we? Can we play every day, Norma?
Yes. Now, there's a bag of big fat wet white salty chips on the table for your teas and some ice cream for puds.
Cup of chops?
Chip of cocks? Chip of choc, yes.
Now then, Mrs. No Rules.
Yes, William?
Can you finish up with these two silly holes? Me and me bride are keen to get settled.
Indeed. See you in the morning, Dave, Diane.
Good night, Norma.
Night, Norma.
Night, William.
Good night.
Deborah.
Bloody puddled.
So, here's your key. I'll give it to you, Deborah. I'll say goodnight then.
Aye, try. Come on then, Deb, let's open up. Get a brew on. I'm parched. Deborah?
Exposition.
Eh?
Caribbean Queen, though we're sharing the same dream, though our hearts they beat as one, no more love on the run. Exposition, if you will.
Beg pardon?
A simple setting forth of information necessary to explain our current situation.
All right, me love. Well, me, Barry and Jimmy, Diane and Dave all lost our jobs, didn't we? So we built our own town of sheds on the beach, which you wanted to knock down. And at first it was brilliant, like paradise. Then somehow it all got spoilt, so we rowed out to sea and we've ended up on this pier connected to nowhere where this couple called Eugenius and Norma No Rules were expecting us. Apparently.
Oh, I see.
Did that make sense to you, love?
Indeed it did. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I do, however, remain unclear on one point.
Fire away. I'm all ears.
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm William Pashnell. I'm your husband.
I think not.
I am.
Right, you'd have me believe that a fine, long-legged, firm-breasted creature like myself would allow betrothal to a big, gormless lump of a man like you.
We got married in our shed. Father Michael married us.
Don't be so ludicrous. Right, I'll bid you a good night, Mr. Pashnell.
But this is our shed. Let me in. Let's have a brew. Talk things through.
Sling your hook.
Deborah, please let me in.
We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. Oh, I'm going to Jackson. I'm gonna mess around. Honey, I'm going to Jackson. Hello, Jackson Town.
Now abed, an astounded gang, affected by wonder in this salty shebang. Bunkum drifted from bunk to bunk, lots of thinking to be thunk.
What a day.
Oh, say, Barry. New beginnings, gentlemen. Cheers.
Why was my box empty?
Oh, don't worry, Jimmy. It'll be grand. I think we must follow the teachings of Eugenius. In no rules, we trust.
Easy for you to say, Father Markle. You've been handed a roisterer's charter, haven't you?
Truth be said, I was always more Guns N' Roses than Nuns and Moses.
Easy this empty bed then. Can't see it.
Now then. All right.
Now then, William. What are you doing here?
Shouldn't you be tucked up with your lass?
I'm asking myself the same question. She's hoofed us out. She says we'll never wed. What she wants nothing to do with us. I mean, what am I going to do her? Where am I going to get any sex now?
Get in bed, William.
Beg pardon?
Your bed. That one there. We'll have a natter in the morning. Get a plan.
Aye, a plan as to where we're going to go, because I'm not staying here. I'll tell you that for nout. It's bloody weird as this place.
What's weird, William?
What's weird? Well, you might not have noticed, but we're on a pier in the middle of the sea connected to nout but supplied with electricity, run by a couple called Eugenius and Norma No Rules, who've never met us, but know everything about us and have sheds and beds already made up with our names on.
Yeah, and nothing in my box.
Or Deborah's, by the sound of things.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
Well, you're all at sea now. Rude wooden shelter, moonlit helter-skelter on this peerless old pier. Light will be shed and a sea of troubles put to bed. The Shedists are all at sea now.
It's goodbye to this world, and welcome to SHEDTOWN. We could do a little less melancholy, pray for just a little more love. But in these old wooden jackets we sit ourselves in, there's so little in the sky above. Now we're jumping so high.
In SHEDTOWN, Barry is played by Tony Pitts, Jimmy by Stephen Mangan, and Wes is Warren Brown. Father Michael is played by James Quinn, Dave by Sean Keaveney, and Diane by Rosina Carboni. Emma Fryer plays Deborah, and Seymour Mace is William. Eugenius and Norma No Rules are the voices of Neil Maskell and Juliet Oldfield. The narrator is Maxine Peake. SHEDTOWN is written and directed by Tony Pitts and features music by Richard Hawley and Paul Heaton. The producer is Sally Harrison, and it's a Woolyback production for BBC Radio 4.